A snowflake.
Bro,
Don't turn into a snowflake.
Oh
just answer the question.
I'm going to answer your question, but I need to know why, because people do that crap all the time. We will be talking about football, and oh, you must be a Trump supporter. What does that have to do with anything? Just like my skin color, I can turn my camera off and everything. Oh, you sound like a white guy. What does that have to do with what I'm talking about? The content of what I'm talking about. Yes, I voted for him. Who cares? That. You asked me who I voted for. What does that matter?
Look here, all I say is a hit dog gonna holler. And look here, for the fact that you get so defensive about it, it clearly shows you really defensive?
Are. No, what I'm saying is I'm getting tired of people asking me that when I'm not even talking about that particular topic. If you want to talk politics, we can talk politics.
I'm not talking about the topic either. I just asked you one simple, it was a yes or no question. You doing all this, I hate when people ask me if I voted for Trump and people always say I talk white and I sound white. Bro, I asked a simple question.
There's your simple answer. I voted for him.
That's all I needed to hear.
Merk, hold on. Let me ask you a question. Merk.
Hold on, Todd. Give me a second. Let me control my life. I understand where Merk is coming from, and listen, me and Lumberjack don't like each other either, but I want to keep it respectful because again, he does have a point. His political stance has nothing to do with the topic at hand, so I want to make sure that it's fair because I want to seem like I'm not his people's. I'm not gonna be the guy that's gonna have my friends sit here and gang up on him. I'm not gonna do that. I want to keep it as fair as humanly possible. So let's just keep it on the topic at hand. So you, Mr. Lumberjack,
he asked me a question.
Huh?
Wait, I say he asked me a question.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I apologize. Yeah. Lumberjack.
Yeah, it's called
the question to Mr. Jones again because I didn't.
He said, "What is it called? It's not hermaphrodite. It's intersex, and you don't. A hermaphrodite in plant and animal kingdom would mean that they have both reproductive organs, but that doesn't necessarily. That's not necessarily the case in all intersex people.
Okay, so I have a question. I have a second question, follow-up question to that.
Oh, and about the pregnancy thing, it happened in one New Jersey prison, apparently. New Jersey prison.
In 4 California prisons. But
I can't find any evidence.
My next qualifying question to you, Mr. Jones. How in the past did they determine what sex/gender this person was in the past? If they both had both sexual organs? Or were lacking one?
I don't understand. Definitions change all the time. I mean, language changes all the time.
They waited till they were 5 years old to see if there was a development of a womb. If there was a development of the womb and they had both parts, they would surgically remove the penis and do the surgery to make it look all neat and pretty down there and let that person live their life as a female because they had the development of the womb. If they did not, and they did not have a penis, in the case that they didn't have a penis, then they would still allow that person to live their life as a female because they did not have the sexual reproductive organ there.
Nah, bro,
you got research on this.
No, you have to go through all types of, bro. They don't just do it without talking to the parents and making sure. You know what I'm saying, that this is how the person expects to live the rest of their life. What are you talking about?
Bro, I wasn't bringing that. I'm saying medically speaking, that's what they would wait till there was a development of the womb that happens around 5 and 6 years old for biological females.
Okay, well, you're going to have to provide a source for that.
Thank God I call this a discussion instead of a debate because the debate requires factual information. So
that's what I'm saying, bro. There's literally no factual evidence. This is all
this waiting until 5 years old. I think that in most cases they decided to do it at birth, or waited to determine. I don't know what this 5-year-old. I don't know about this 5-year-old thing. I've never heard that before, so I'd like to see the source on that.
But here's the thing, though. My whole question is this, though. Why do you care?
That's the greatest question.
That's the biggest thing we need to all be asking. Why do you care? How is it affecting your life? How is it affecting the money that you make, the job you go to, the bed you sleep? How does it affect you?
The question was asked.
Yeah, Todd.
But how does it affect you? I'm asking you personally. How does it affect you?
Hold on, let Todd answer that. Go ahead, Todd, because he has a chance.
That was literally the question asked, and he gave you the answer.
What was the answer?
Mr. Jones asked Lumberjack a question, and he gave an answer.
Yeah, that is the case. I did ask him a question, but I wasn't really asking a question. He made a statement, and I was just correcting his statement, speaking about intersex people. So you can have gender confirming surgery if your chromosomes don't match your external parts. It'd be gender confirming surgery, Fred.
Listen. I wasn't disagreeing with that. Okay. I was telling you.
Well, you said you don't think that they can ever, you know what I'm saying, really be a woman or because of the biology.
Listen,
I'm saying in some
I was
cases,
telling you how they determined what they were. They do have to wait to see if there's a development of a womb.
That wouldn't make any sense. Listen, let me tell you why this wouldn't make any sense, Lumberjack. Because there's in South America, there's groups of individuals that are born and not until 12 years old. They're born female. Not until 12 years old do they have testicles and obviously a penis descend. Not until 12 years old do they not start developing that. And that happens to this day. So that science would negate, I mean, what you're saying would negate any of that science, because then if that happened to somebody, right, and then they had the gender affirming surgery for no reason.
But did you not earlier mention that they got to talk to the parents, which I skipped over that part because I'm not trying to have this whole word garbage spit out just to get to a specific point. If they have to talk to the parents and the parents decide against what the doctors know to be true, and they have the gender affirming surgery. See, this is where the issue lies with letting someone that is intersex be the opposite of what they are through development. Because when you get to a certain point, that person develops prostate cancer. Only males can have prostate cancer. Or if that person develops ovarian cancer, only females can have ovarian cancer. So this is one of the issues that you have in the medical field, is mistreating someone medically based off of not knowing what they are, and then you can then be sued for giving bad medical treatment. You can be sued for that. For malpractice is what it would fall under, because you don't know the truth. I was a paramedic for a long time, and I ran into that issue twice.
Lumberjack.
Go ahead.
That's anecdotal as I don't know what, man. There's no way to substantiate.
Christ, I can't give anything.
That's what I'm saying. I'm waiting for empirical.
Guys, real quick before Young Merc speaks, I wanted to correct Lumberjack on something. Women can actually get prostate cancer, and I'll explain what it says. Women can develop cancer in the Skene's glands, and given the structure's similarity to the prostate, the condition is sometimes referred to as female prostate cancer. So yes, women can get prostate cancer.
But
we similarity,
know
but women don't have a prostate.
Okay.
Women don't have prostates.
Okay. I'll just read what the facts are. That's all.
Some women do have prostates.
That's not
biological.
True.
Biological.
Here we go again.
I'm asking. Yeah, biological.
Women. Yes, I just read it. I just read it.
Not similar. Not similar. Prostate. Specific prostate. The actual.
No, he's not
gland.
A doctor.
Okay. All right, Lumberjack.
That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But I'm speaking biologically, not sociologically. Okay, that's
understood. Go ahead, Young Merc. I know you've been waiting to talk, brother. I apologize.
My whole thing is this, bro. Like, we sitting over here talking about what makes a man a woman, what makes a woman a man, and vice versa, and all this shit. But the whole thing is this: the part that kills me, and the reason why I asked you if you voted for Trump, because y'all are the only ones who make such a big deal about this shit. Like, literally, nobody cares about what people have between their legs. I can't tell you how many chicks that I probably walk past in the gym, fine looking women that I would bag any day of the week. I couldn't tell you if they had transition surgery. I couldn't tell you if that was a man or woman. Does that make me gay because I might have been attracted to a woman who had a transition from a man? Absolutely not.
That's actually a good question. Todd, what do you think? Do you think you are gay if you find a trans woman attractive?
If you don't know she's a trans woman.
If you don't know, exactly, yes.
No, because I wasn't aware.
So if you were not aware, right, and you didn't know that was a woman who transitioned, that still makes you straight, correct?
Yeah, 100%.
So then if you found out that she did indeed transition, does that still make you straight? Yes or no?
Yes, because I didn't know. I would stop all contact right there.
So you agree that men who find trans women attractive are indeed straight? Okay, just wanted to confirm that. All right, just wanted to get that out.
I would make that point too. I don't think you're gay if you're attracted to them, like physically, but just because you're attracted to them, that doesn't mean that you should go sleep with them. If you go sleep with them, you're not straight at that point.
Yes, you are. It's a woman.
You are, because you already found them attractive, brother.
No, see, it's a contradiction.
But hold on. Okay, so sexuality is not based in gender. It's based in biological sex.
Wrong.
No, that's absolutely false.
That's false as hell. Even Lumberjack looked at you.
No. He's right. Sexuality, sex.
Elaborate, please. I gotta hear this shit.
Sex and biology. What is the purpose of sex?
Lord have mercy. That doesn't come on. Man.
Okay, so
see, this is semantics, bro. This is why I'm talking. This is why I hate debating these people, bro.
What semantics? I'm not moving the goalposts. So first off, I want to address one thing. You assumed that I have a problem with what they have between their legs, and then you said, "Oh, y'all."
I never said that. I said y'all are the only ones who care.
Yeah. Okay. Same thing. Similar.
No,
I said something similar. Okay, so you said we're the only one who cares, so you assume that. Then you said something.
You're the only one talking about it, debating.
You said something along. That's because the live I came from. This is where this whole topic came from, bro. I didn't just make this up out of thin air. We were discussing, waiting for someone else to come, and then we just went what we were talking about. But the thing is, I don't care what you have between your legs. Long as you stay away from me and mine and ruining what I got, I'm fine with it. If you are a trans individual and you can work as hard as I can, I will hire you on my business and pay you the same I would pay anybody else. I don't care about that. My issue is we aren't the ones that make it, as you say, talking about Trump supporters or Republicans or whatever, however you want to picture it. We aren't the ones that really make a big deal about it. We are just tired of it being thrown in our faces. That's the issue.
Hold on, real quick. I just want to ask this question. How's it being thrown in your face? I want to ask that.
Let Jinty speak, and then I'll answer that.
Okay, go ahead, bro.
All right. Okay. What I was gonna say was, do you believe that? Okay, you sit here and say, all right, if I own a business, Fortune 500 company, whatever, you would have no problem hiring a trans person, an asexual person, non-binary person, as long as they can do the fucking job. You're paying the same as anybody else, right?
Yeah.
But realize, even though you can sit here and hire somebody, you can sleep with somebody, you can sit here and cook for somebody, you feed somebody, and save someone's life, you still can be discriminatory towards that person or said group. You do know that, right?
How would I discriminate against them if I'm not talking about them?
It doesn't matter. It's not about talking about them. That's not what I'm speaking on. You don't have to speak on someone to be discriminatory. It's all in here. Again, I can't tell you what's in your heart. I can only go off of what you're saying out your mouth. So you sit here and say, oh, well, if this person has a penis, that's a man to me. They can't be in this freaking part of the prison. They can't go to the said bathroom. It's discriminatory because just because you have a penis, that doesn't make you a man.
No. I agree 100% because you can put one on. But what I'm saying in that specific case, what we were talking about,
see what I mean, bro? It's the little jabs, bro. The little jabs.
What we were talking about, what we were specifically talking about, was a trans woman that had a penis still that did not fully transition physically, was getting inmates pregnant. That's what we were talking about. Do you agree or disagree? Do you agree that a trans woman in a female prison getting biological female inmates pregnant, is that a problem? Yes or no?
Because you keep saying this over and over again. 4 times in California.
Is that a problem?
Are you speaking source yet? New York? How many times a year does that happen? How many times a month?
I'm just asking you a question. Do you see that as a problem?
If you're speaking on that specific situation, yes, that is fucking disgusting.
Agreed. So
but hold on. Since when do you care about people in jail though? Like, that's the real question. Like, why are you even concerned about that even? Like, how does that affect your life?
I care about women's safety.
Okay.
Right. Sure?
So let me ask. So I was about to say, are you sure about that?
Why does Todd got more diamonds than me?
Are you sure about that?
Todd must be that guy because he got more diamonds than me. Nah, run that up. I don't like that Todd got more diamonds than me. Lumberjack, he got a large fan base. Todd, I don't like that suit. He should not be having more diamonds than me. Go ahead. That's crazy.
Hell no. I don't like this suit.
That's a very rare L that I'm getting from Todd right now. I don't like that. Go ahead, Mr. Jones.
I'm looking up this inmates getting pregnant right now.
But here's the question I got for you. So, Lumberjack, whatever your name is, do you know the difference between anecdotal evidence and empirical evidence? It's a yes or no question, bro. Don't give me a whole rant and yes or no.
I didn't even get to open my mouth, but yes, I know the difference.
Okay, so what you're talking about, is that anecdotal or empirical?
Are you talking about with the trans woman getting MX pregnant?
Correct.
That is 100% empirical because it's happened.
Okay, so here you
No. That just lets me know that you don't know the difference between anecdotal and empirical evidence. Anecdotal is specific situations. Like, for example, if I were to say that, all white people are racist because I went to a white store and all the white people looked at me and they treated me horrible, so all white people are racist, that would be anecdotal evidence. Empirical would be multiple black people going to white people's stores and saying that they experienced discrimination.
Incorrect.
That is data. That would be empirical.
Incorrect.
So what you are talking about is anecdotal.
It's based off of personal experience.
Yes, and you are talking about one personal experience. There is no multiple.
It didn't happen to me. It didn't. I read newspaper articles. It's happening in California.
One incident.
Hey, look, hold on.
California and New Jersey.
One incident. What up, bro?
I just checked PolitiFact, and PolitiFact said no, transgender woman didn't impregnate inmates in California. Like,
see what the fuck I'm seeing, bro?
It's literally been debunked.
Sure. We'll go with whatever.
That, and there's another one.
We'll go with your left-leaning biased source. That's owned.
See, now everything's left-leaning. This is why I can't debate these people, bro. Everything. Once it's something that they don't agree with, it's now it's left-leaning.
Let's see. You got the New York Post. You got Advocate.com. New Jersey.com. NBC News. That's big. Toronto Sun. What's it? BlackEnterprise.com. MetroWeekly.com. I guess all of these people are lying. Daily Mail UK.
I said that's it. One in New Jersey. You said California. California never happened. There's one in New Jersey. That's it. It's never happened any other time.
I just want to say something. I kind of hate to bring it back, but I never got to say this. But I want to explain how sexuality is based off biological sex and not gender, because for one, it's literally in the word. Sexuality is based off biological sex. It's synonymous because it's literally in the word. And two, so you're telling me if a T woman has a penis and she sleeps with a so-called straight man, you consider that a straight relationship if there's two penises involved?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I know it's hard to understand, but yes.
Gender is a social construct. In many indigenous cultures, there is not even words for gender. I don't even know why this is so hard to understand in 2022 with all the books and all of the information available to us. I don't even know why we're still discussing this.
Okay.
Gender is a social construct.
I wanna make this very, very clear. Even though we already know, me and Mr. Jones and Young Merc, we don't rock with Lumberjack and Todd on a personal level at all. But I want to actually host an actual dialogue. So please be respectful to them in the box, even if they are coming off as assholes. For me, please be respectful to them because they didn't have to sit here.
Yes, please. And they're being respectful, so there's no reason to be disrespectful.
So I applaud you guys. Thank you for coming here and being respectful. I really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I'm not being facetious. I'm being dead serious. So thank you two gentlemen for being respectful to the live. Yeah. So please be respectful to them. Continue.
Also,
guys.
I just want to point out, Lumberjack, that, you know what I'm saying? It's not like those girls were, and Todd, because you said protecting women. It's not like it wasn't consensual. It's not like, you know what I'm saying, they were raped. Like they engaged in consensual relations.
Question.
Which would happen, which could and does happen between two same-sex individuals in jail quite frequently. Or in prison, I should say.
Question. So, does grape happen in prison?
Yes, but that's not what happened in this scenario.
Agreed. But is it impossible?
Why are we trying to create dragons to fight?
I'm not creating dragons. I'm asking questions. Is it impossible? Is it impossible is what I'm saying.
It's not impossible for them to get raped by somebody of the same sex. So
but that's not even. Hold on. Before we even go there, no, bro. That's moving the goalpost. That's not even the topic of discussion.
Young Merc is correct. It is moving. I was going to say the same thing.
We're not even. We're talking about one specific incident. We're not talking about women being raped by trans men or trans women. That's not even the topic of discussion. So, what does two men being raped in prison have to do with anything?
It's not moving the goalposts because we were talking about men or women being put in the jail.
But it could happen regardless.
Okay, so for everyone that's trying to hop in the box right now. It's not so much a debate. This is an open discussion 2-on-2. So I want to feel like Lumberjack and Todd is being ganged up on. So right now I'm just keeping it Mr. Jones and Young Merc versus Todd and Lumberjack. If they have a third party that's going to come in and we can make it a 3-on-3, that's fine. But I don't want to sit here and make it feel like they're getting ganged up on because I don't want that put on me. So for right now, it's just these 4 individuals going at it, and I'm just mediating it. Because I was supposed to debate someone else and he never showed up. So in a little bit, I will add more people in so we can have an open discussion. Go ahead, Lumberjack.
But my thing is, I'm not moving the goalposts.
Yeah. Also, if we're gonna do that, Lumberjack, then we should take all the male COs out of female prisons because they grape and get inmates pregnant on a regular basis. And hold on, and
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? And
I agree.
Okay, cool. Well, then great. Then,
okay, wait, hold on. I got a question for Lumberjack. I got a question for you, bro. So check this out. So do you know who Young M.A. the rapper is?
No.
All right, well, let me tell you, she's a lesbian rapper from New York. I mean, she's straight hood. She's got all the mannerisms of a dude and everything like that. She's currently pregnant right now.
Okay.
That was fake.
Okay. Huh?
That's not real.
Okay, so I just got some fresh information. PolitiFact never recanted their story on what happened in California. Where it happened at was Chowchilla, California, where that instance happened. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, so check it. Yeah, so check it. No. I'm asking this. No. Let me finish my question. So she's pregnant. Does that make her not a lesbian or no?
What does that have to do with the tea in China? What? I don't understand the question, man. Like how that relates.
Let me answer that question. It depends on how she got pregnant.
What do you mean? It depends on how she got pregnant. It's either she's a lesbian or she's not. Because, yeah.
If she slept with a man to get pregnant, that would make her bisexual.
But what if that was just a one-time thing?
Doesn't matter.
So you're
bisexual.
How so?
Because if you sleep with somebody of the opposite sex, that makes it straight.
But y'all both literally said earlier that if you sleep with a woman or if you're attracted to a woman and you don't know that she's a trans woman, that doesn't make you gay. But now you're saying that if a lesbian sleeps with a person or a man and they get pregnant, all of a sudden that makes them bisexual. So she can't identify as a lesbian. So which is it?
The difference between that situation and this one.
This is known before Todd finishes. I want to make this very known. It is confirmed that Young M.A. is not in any way pregnant. That was a meme. She's not.
No. But I was using that. I was using that as an example, though.
Okay.
I was using that specifically as an example. I know it's not real, but I wanted to see what his answer was going to be, and it proved my point exactly. But never mind. Go ahead, Todd.
Okay, so the difference between that situation and the Young M.A. thing, the difference
which is not real. Let's clarify that.
Me finding a trans woman attractive, with me not knowing. That's just me not knowing. So
what does that have to do with anything, though?
With Young M.A., though, she would have to openly know that that's a dude, though.
Not necessarily. I'm sorry.
If you have a beef,
hold on,
if
Todd.
You have a beef stick.
Todd, you're beating a dead horse with that. There's no point in continuing that. Because
no. See, this is what happens. Once y'all get stuck in y'all arguments and y'all get stuck in these semantics, now y'all want to move the goalposts and let's talk about something else.
You're not going to agree with him, and he's not going to agree with you. That's what I'm saying.
It's not about agreeing. I'm literally using y'all logic against you. I'm literally using your logic.
Can we get back to the point about how y'all said PolitiFact said I was lying about the California woman inmate getting pregnant. I have a source now because I have good people in very good places helping me out. Thursday, July 29th, 2021. It says at least one female California prisoner has become pregnant and multiple others may have been assaulted as California continues moving biological men claiming to be women into actual women's prison, a female legal group has said. The source is lifesitenews.com. And if you want the whole link, I can give you the whole
that
link.
Can't be real, man. What is LifeSite News?
LifeSite? Come on, Lumberjack.
Okay, I can pull up other ones. But
that is called we call confirmation bias.
It's proven that PolitiFact's article was not recanted after they were proven wrong. PolitiFact can be wrong.
Not about this, bro. Why is there's only one place reporting it? LifeSite News.
Okay, I'm going to go to the next site. California prison inmate pregnant after state lets biological men into women's prison. This is law enforcement today.com.
Law enforcement today.
Let's go to the next one.
Law enforcement today.
Let's go to the next one. I can keep pulling them up because these are all based out of California of where this happened. Oh, wait a minute. Wall Street Journal.
LifeSite is known.
It's Wall Street
Journal.
Hold
on, guys. I want y'all to hear this.
Good enough for you?
LifeSite is a Canadian Catholic conservative far-right anti-abortion advocacy website.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting for.
Mr. Jones, is Wall Street Journal good enough for you? Wall Street Journal. Crazy California law occasionally goes national. Take SB 132, which took effect in January, and it allows transgender women to enter.
That doesn't prove that they got anybody pregnant, though.
I'm not finished.
That's what I'm saying.
It's in the article. I was going to read it to you, but I'm sorry, I can't get a word in edgewise because you want to cut me off as soon as I don't give you that stabbing knife.
Oh, Lumberjack's correct. Let Lumberjack get his point out. Go ahead, Lumberjack.
It's pointless. I'm beating a dead horse with that. Y'all can carry on to the next question or whatever. It's fine.
Nah, Lumberjack, come on, bro.
We know
that it's not true, though. Don't you understand? Don't you understand how dangerous this stuff is? Don't you understand like how these far right conservative, you know what I'm saying, propaganda machines are dangerous and that it gets people killed, and that the average life expectancy for a trans person is 35 years old, and as long as you keep espousing these things, you're going to continue to put people in harm's way? Don't you know that?
They don't care about people. They don't care.
Why are local places in California writing about it then? I have plenty of sources.
They're not.
Okay. Sure.
Mr. Jones,
you win, Mr. Jones. I concede. You're right 100%.
But you have to dig into the annals of hell in order to find this far right-wing media. Why?
Jones, hold on
you do know that
like,
Google
make it make sense for me. That's all I'm asking.
You realize Google pushes right-wing sites down to the 5th and 6th page. This is on the very first page,
because they know it's misinformation.
It's on the first page. I can pull my phone down and show you. It's on the very first page. I didn't make anything up. I'm not making this stuff up, man. Like, it just concede to the fact that this is not a good thing. Having men in women's prison.
But they're not men.
Jones, hold on. Let me respond to Jones real quick. Okay. So do you know why the
matter of fact, if everybody else besides obviously on, if everyone please could be so kind, if they can possibly put their on, so we can have an actual conversation between us 6 men, if it's possible. If not,
what now? Put my camera on?
Yeah, because Cartel's
fine. You ain't never say I want no show up. Why you do that? Why you say that?
Brother, it's been
I had to charge my phone. You ain't never say I ain't gonna show up. Don't do me like that, gang. Come on,
gang. It's been an hour, brother.
I said 10 o'clock. My phone, gang. What's going on? I'm trying to set the schedule.
It's 11 o'clock right now.
You might be in
No. I'm from Chicago, gang. It's 10 o'clock.
Oh, okay. That's on me. My fault. Miscommunication.
No, that's both of us. We should have, hey.
Respect. All right, so I want to get Cartel. I want to get Cartel on the conversation. So the conversation is about basically LGBTQ people, right? And we're getting the conversation of trans people in the legal system, and Lumberjack feels that any person with a penis is a man, and they should be in a male prison. So that's basically the conversation we're having now.
If a man has a penis, he should be in a male prison?
If a person has he considers them a man, and they should be in a male prison. A transgender woman Not all of them have penises, but he feels that if you are not post-op, it belongs
you know, so far as that type of input,
you want Todd's team technically.
So far as that type of input game, like so far as where they put you at in jail, they can put. I'm with them putting you wherever. Like so far as anybody, put them wherever. Like wherever you go, put them at. Like I mean, I'm not against it. I'm not with it. I never really just put no mind to it. But at the end of the day, people go do what they do and move how they move. So far as a transgender, the man's prison, a woman's things happen.
Are the comments subscribers only?
Yeah, I'm gonna make it public again because some people are coming up in here following them.
Yeah, man, they're being mad transphobic and all types of other things in the comments.
But I'll make it public for Lumberjack. I'll make it public to be fair. But they gotta stop being disrespectful, bro. Or they gotta pay to be disrespectful at this point. They gotta be fair. They gotta be respectful, man. They gotta be respectful. All right. So while one person is speaking, everybody mute because a lot of people couldn't hear what Cartel was saying. So when someone is speaking, everybody please mute. I can't mute because I'm the host. But everybody else, well, y'all get what I'm trying to say. All right, so Cartel put his input in. Go ahead, Young Merc. Respond to that if you can.
Oh, shit. My basic thing is this, bro. It's like I said, it goes back to the comment that I was making earlier. If you see a woman, regardless, a trans woman, whatever, cis woman, whatever, if you don't know, regardless of what tools that they have between their legs, and if you find yourself attracted to them, what difference does it make? Why does it matter what prison they go to? Why does it matter where they going? It really don't. People, like he said, people gonna be attracted to who they attracted to. People gonna move the way they move. And regardless, you sitting up here bringing up one incident where you claim some trans man went into a woman's prison and got women pregnant and all this other stuff. It's like, bro, that has absolutely nothing to do with anything. Because if one thing I know for a fact, if all those women did get pregnant, it was completely consensual. Ain't nobody just going in prisons raping people. They not allowing that. So to push this narrative and to say, oh, the trans woman or a man needs to go to a man's prison or a trans man needs to go to a woman, bro, who cares, bro? Like, how is it affecting you? If it's not affecting your life, it's not affecting you, period. It's not affecting your kids. Who cares? Who gives a fuck? Live your life. Y'all conservatives push this narrative that, oh, this is America. This is the land of free speech and opportunity, freedom for everybody. We can do whatever we want. But the minute it's somebody living their life, not according to the way they like or the way that they live, now all of a sudden it's a problem. Now everybody pushing the gay agenda on our kids and they want our kids to be gay and all this other shit. Like, bro, y'all just do way too much. And this is my personal issue with Trump supporters because they tend to be the only ones who push that type of rhetoric. Now, if I'm judging you and I don't really know you, then tell me that. But from the way you talk, just from the talking points that you make, I can only make that assumption based off what you say. So I'm not twisting your words. You made all that statement. So like I said, do I agree with a trans woman going to a man's prison? I don't care, bro. It don't matter because guess what? It's not affecting me. I'm not in prison. I'm outside. I'm living my life. So I don't give a shit.
I just want to fact check the Wall Street. So hold on. I'm not Wall Street Journal article.
Wait, Todd, everybody mute. Remember, please, one at a time. Even if it's Lumberjack speaking, I need everybody to mute while somebody's speaking. Go ahead.
The Wall Street Journal article mentions transgenders in women's prison, but does not discuss anyone getting pregnant in any part of the article. I just wanted to point that out.
Thank you. That's all I wanted to hear.
Did you pay for it? Because it's behind a paywall. Did you pay for it? Because I paid for it. Did you want to go down to the fifth paragraph and read?
Yeah, Mr. Jones.
Yeah, hold on. I'm about to read it right now. Hold on.
Okay. And then once this topic is finished, we're going to speak on patriarchy and misogyny, specifically in the Black community, since we have 6 African American gentlemen in this box, regardless of political stance. And I want to make this very clear. I don't want to keep hearing about political stances no more, because political stances to me in this conversation don't really matter, because it has nothing to do with the conversation. So I agree with Lumberjack on that. I don't give a fuck if they Trump supporters. Fuck Trump supporters. Y'all know how I feel about them. but that's not what the topic is about. So when we get into that conversation about patriarchy, misogyny, let's keep it straight black. And if you're white in the comment sections and you are even at the least annoying me, the moderators are going to mute and block you. I don't give a fuck. This is a pro-black discussion at the end of the day. I don't care what their political stance is. Any of the 6 men in this box.
Yeah, it says that they were getting pregnant. I mean, that it doesn't say anything about getting pregnant, having sex.
Okay, so Chowchilla inmates in the female prison are housed together regardless of how they identify or their genitalia. According to some surveys, a majority of biological men who identify as trans women are sexually attracted to women. How are you supposed to, this is a person who works at the prison giving an interview, how are you supposed to handle this situation? The woman that had that was Miss Ichikawawa, I can't pronounce her name, forgive me for that. It goes on to say, it talks about Washington State doing the same thing, and it says here that allegations of 3 women being sexually assaulted and 1 woman being impregnated. That's in the article. I actually pay for the Wall Street Journal because I like to get sources from both sides.
Mr. Jones, want to respond or Young Merc respond?
I'm looking at the article. I don't see that in there. Hold on one sec.
But my whole thing is this: he's talking about one specific case.
Got pregnant. I don't understand. Nobody got pregnant. You're talking about allegations.
Allegations are not truth. Just to throw that out there.
Oh God!
And why are we worried about one incident?
That's 2 incidents. We're discussing the one that was supposedly not factual, and now I gave you a source that you can actually fall behind, Wall Street Journal, because it's well known, and they talk about it.
Lumberjack, let me ask you a question: how often does it happen? Let's just get right.
But it's not about how often it happens, man.
It is about how often it happens, because it's not a problem unless it happens consistently.
What do you
think the Black Lives Matter movement would have started if it was only one black person that got killed by the police? Like, what are you talking about, bro?
But I just gave you multiple instances. It wasn't just one.
No, you gave me multiple right-leaning services that were biased.
In total, 5 women in total. So that's more than one. More than 2.
Yes. No, because New Jersey was consensual. And like I said, the others were allegations in California.
Allegations are not true.
Allegations aren't proven. There's no
yeah, even your boy
evidence.
Agree with that. He said,
wait a minute. Allegedly, a lot of things happen until you go through the court case and you're convicted of it. So it's all allegations up until that point.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Nobody's been charged. Ain't nobody been like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, this is the part that aggravates it. What are you talking about?
I'm not on nobody's side. Can I just say this? Can I please just say this? I'm sorry.
One at a time. Everybody, go ahead, Cartel.
Listen, bro, gang telling the truth. It happens like that, but everything don't make the news as much as you want. When I was locked down, gang, they was unaliving people in there. They'll just sit there and they'll call your people and say, you suffer from cardiac arrest or something like that. One of the inmates, I ain't gonna say bro name, but he got one of the guards pregnant. They knew that in there. They just kept it in house. Majority of these joints are privately owned. Like, if a lot of y'all seen my Carolyn Brown video, that's why I was saying, like, she shouldn't go to prison, because if she goes to prison, she's going to be living in luxury. She's going to be in the infirmary. She's not going to be behind bars. She's not going to, you really think I would not want her to be locked up? She wouldn't be behind bars. She's going to be in a nice bed where guards comfort her 24/7. And most likely they go send her to a racist jail. Like I say, majority of the jails are privately owned. So they do what they want. I was watching inmates leave, go to Walmart to bring the guards something back. They do what they want to do, gang. Like, everything ain't going to make the news. Everything not going to make the news. It's not. The news is BS anyway. Just like you said in training today, 97 or 95% BS. That's it. That's all. They go put on the news what they want to put on the news. No, people unalive every year in county jails that don't make the news. Just like people was unaliving in the jails in Mississippi. It didn't make the news. But you just had viral footage of the inmate's cell phone. Everything ain't gonna make the news game. But like I say, I don't choose a side in that situation. Send them wherever you gonna send them. You know, you do the crime, you do the time. So far as where you do your time, and I'm not finna try to knock you or nothing like that. You got to do your time. So I want you to do it as easy as possible, depending on what you did to get locked up. But like so far as even like that RAP3, yeah, they are doing that because it was this guy that RAP3 the woman and unalived her. We beat him and gave him to like a dude that get down like that. We gave him to him, and we had to pay him, but we gave him to him, and he did him dirty. Like that stuff is still happening. It don't have to make the news.
No, you 100% right about that, bro. I'm not denying that at all. But my only issue is this: they agree with the news when it confirms they bias, but the news is fake when it goes against what they believe in. That's my issue. That's my issue. If you gonna stand on something, stand firm on it regardless. I can't tell you how many times that somebody has said some dumb shit to me, and you know what? I'm gonna look this up to see if it's factual. But you know what? Damn, they was actually right. Yeah, I'm a little shitty about the comment, but you can't deny facts at the end of the day. The facts don't care about your feelings. That's the point I'm trying to get across. Yeah, you're right. No, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm reading what this says, and it doesn't say anything in here about pregnant. It says, and how do you then determine what's sex and what's rape? I don't see anything about, you know what I'm saying, anybody being pregnant. I feel like you're adding stuff to the article, bro. It doesn't even matter. I'm not arguing no more. We're talking about one instance that like I said, that allegedly, but it doesn't say anything in there.
One instance is enough.
Guys, Todd, because I was going to say Todd speak next, but real quick, Todd, I want to say something real quick. To Real Prince Blue, please don't be in the comment section trying to sun somebody, trying to say and act like anybody afraid of Cartel Samuel. Stop that bullshit. Oh, his energy real different when he speaks to Cartel. Cartel did not say anything transphobic or problematic in this live at all. That's why his energy is different. Don't try to say
y'all thought I was transphobic. I don't got nothing. Y'all thought I was transphobic.
Not you. I said you wasn't. I said you wasn't.
Oh no, I'm saying, what did you think about me at first? Did you ever think I was transphobic though?
I never think I had a problem. That?
Oh no, I didn't hear you saying I'm Pat. I'm just saying, did you ever think like
I'm saying you was respectful, so young Merc was being respectful to you. That's what I'm saying. Like, stop trying to be in the comment section being fucking little ass kids trying to sun somebody. Ain't nobody afraid of nobody in this box. Todd ain't afraid of me. I'm not afraid of Lumberjack. Mr. Jones ain't afraid of Cartel. Cartel ain't afraid of young Merc. Stop it. We 6 grown ass men with 6 different braids. Cut it out.
One quick question. When did I disrespect anybody? When have I been transphobic?
Bro, you sat here and kept calling fucking trans women men. You kept saying if you got a penis, you're a man.
That's transphobia?
It is.
Can we define the word transphobic?
Sure.
Biologically, they are
Lumberjack.
Sure. Like, you want me to? Like, you serious?
I already have it pulled up. I already have it pulled up.
By Webster?
If you'd like me to read it. No, I can. However you want it. We can do Black's Law. We can do Webster's, Merriam. We can do Oxford. However you want to do it. Because the word phobic means to have an irrational fear of someone or something. I have no irrational fear of homosexuals, transsexuals, any of them. I'm not fearful of them. I'm not trying to put.
Why is it you guys always go to fear only? It's not just fear.
I'm not done. Let me finish. I'm not trying to put hate on the community and to get people to look at them any other way. I do not care. I don't care. I don't want to know about what you do behind closed doors, just like I don't want you to know what I do behind closed doors. I'm not out here telling you what I do. I'm not afraid of any man on this planet. I don't want anyone to get hurt on this planet, except for maybe P3 DOs. Those people need to get put in the ground. But I'm not putting any homophobia out there.
You realize you contradicted yourself because you do care. You do care.
When?
That's why we're in this live right now.
You do care.
When? How?
Everybody that's in the comment section say, "Oh, Lumberjack won." Shut the fuck up.
How do I care?
Let me tell you why. You contradicted yourself. You don't even know it, brother. And I'm saying this respectfully to you. You sit here and say, "I don't care about that. I don't care about that." You care so much that you want them in a biological male prison instead of where they belong, which is in a woman's prison. You care enough, right? So that's a bias. That's discrimination, not just fear, brother. Just that when you have a phobia, there's discrimination and bias, bro. I am afraid of heights. I am height phobic. I do not want to jump off no plane. I don't like being on planes. You feel what I'm saying? And I have a discrimination on heights. I don't want to be near that shit. I don't want to be near no fucking plane. None of that shit. Dead ass. Dead ass. Dead ass. Like you gotta stop sitting here and only playing off of just fear. That's your favorite thing to go to, and that's what, a lot of your transphobic minds.
You just said the same thing.
This is what I was talking about.
It's the only thing you go to, bro. It's the only thing you go to.
Are you out there? Are you out there destroying airplanes? Are you out there destroying airplanes or ladders or stairs or anything like that? Because that's what you're saying that I'm doing. You're saying that I'm going out there and demonizing these people for what they're doing.
Lumberjack,
all I'm saying is,
bro.
But no, I'm not. Bro, listen to me. Just because. Hold on. Let me finish. Let me finish.
I only use heights as an example.
I get that, but the way you explained it was how you're trying to say that I'm doing that. I'm not going out demonizing these people. And here's how. I said earlier, I made a qualifier earlier that if you have still have the instruments down there that are functional, you should not be placed with women. Just to keep it kosher. To keep it kosher. Bro, just to keep it kosher.
Stated that just because you have a penis doesn't make you a man, bro. It's already factual.
Biologically, it does.
If you can bust a nut,
it doesn't biologically.
And them seeds can swim and get in there.
Dude, what are you talking about?
This is how you know he ain't got him no coochie. This is how you know he ain't got him no coochie.
Oh, actually, hold on, Cartel. Todd was waiting to speak. Go ahead, Todd.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so listen. Realistically, do y'all think we dislike trans people or we hate trans people?
Bro, I've been in your lives a million times and Tina T's lives. Yes, it comes off very much that. Yes, and that's how it comes off.
Wait. What does it have to do with Tina, though? What does it have to do with Tina?
Because that's the example I'm using, and because you're best friends with her. I said what I said.
Okay, but why are we bringing her up, though?
Lots of snacks, and I'm just telling you what I see. I'm not.
We have trans people come hang out in our lives.
Okay.
Nikki Starkiller, trans,
that is the literal equivalent to a white person saying I have a black friend.
So you got some trans women that have no self-respect. Okay, cool. You got some trans women that don't give a shit about what you say about them. Cool. You got some pick-me's. Good for you.
I never disrespected Nikki. I use the right pronouns and everything with Nikki. Never disrespected her. Not fear. I would go to dinner with Nikki.
This is your ass. I know who you're talking about. Come on.
But okay, what about what is it, Woman King or something like that? The black lady that's a trans man. Me and her disagree on a lot. Me and her have had a good discourse. We've agreed on some things and disagreed on some things. She don't really like me per se, but I would break bread with her.
No,
or him.
That's different because she actually has the balls to disagree with you. You know the other trans women that be in your space don't disagree with you. They don't have the balls to.
Nikki's disagreed with me.
Come on, let's keep it a beat.
Nikki disagrees with us.
Let's keep it a beat. I watch your lives, bro. Trust me. Come on, we're not gonna play that.
Oh my gosh.
Come on. We're not gonna.
But Lumberjack, you not see how that's tokenizing?
And then I corrected myself. Because I've been calling men and women all my life. 35 years.
Okay. You corrected yourself. Okay. All right. Fair enough.